Commissioner Dompe,
Present.
Commissioner Gar,
Present.
Commissioner Sheeran,
Present.
Vice Chair Kumar,
Present.
Chair Mohanty.
Present.
Commissioner Gar, we can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Loud. Okay. Approval of me.
Okay, so we'll move to approval of minutes. That's the big packet.
It looks good to me.
And did you review both? The special meeting and the last tick? Special meeting was actually the cybersecurity.
The one
It
up.
was technically a official meeting. Overnight.
Did we miss one of the panelists?
Yeah, we missed one panelist. We missed one panelist.
Sorry?
We missed one of the panelists in this.
Yes, the one
draft.
from Visa.
Yeah.
Oh, no, there's a gentleman from Visa on here.
Wait,
His name is just, for several words
Yes,
into his
yes,
paragraph.
He is here, in the second paragraph after Ramesh.
oh, okay.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Oh, okay, okay,
It didn't start in the beginning like
Yeah.
the others.
okay. Got it.
Yeah, it was, it went off very fast. Thank you for all the hard work. Permission. And for putting it organized.
Yeah, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you, Terry, you and your team also. You,
Yeah.
Marilyn, Balram, and I know what you guys did.
Yeah. A
Marilyn.
lot of logistics. I mean,
Well, Marilyn was amazing.
Maryland was on top of it, right?
I told her it's a hidden
One of the
talent.
best. I understood her.
Yes.
And she's so organized.
Yes.
It was what?
Very
She was
organized.
Very organized. Every week we used to have meeting and she was very organized, follow up, sometimes tough too, like
Yeah.
this,
We have benefited from Maryland's talents for many years.
Yes. Yes, definitely. She is pretty incredible and we're very lucky to have her. Yeah, and Tommy did a great job too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks also to Tom.
So I don't know whether I.
Everyone was very dependable, except some of the panelists.
So,
Being the one that didn't show, right?
yeah,
Yes.
so Terry, I don't know what.
Well, that
process,
was due to the government shutdown, so that's
Furlough.
definitely something.
But I don't know what is the process, but I want to pass a motion here to thank you, Tommy and Madeline for this event,
Yeah.
officially.
Oh, you sent an email, which was very,
Yeah, but this is our official meeting.
Can we
Yes.
do it now? I think we may have to wait until the agenda item.
I think we have debrief, right? We can,
yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, we will do that.
But we do need to vote on the approve the
Approval of
minutes.
minutes.
I'd love to
Approve.
propose, yes, a motion to approve them as is.
Yeah, second.
I'm seconding it.
Do we have a second?
Yeah.
Yeah, anything else we need to do? Just first and second and then a vote. And then a vote?
Okay, so we're gonna do a roll call vote. Commissioner Donkey,
Approve.
Commissioner Gar,
Is this for a special meeting or this is for,
Both.
It's
okay,
for the last,
special meeting, I was not there in person, so I cannot speak to the meeting minutes. But for the other one, regular meeting, yes.
okay.
Commissioner Sharon,
I think tragically, I'm also going to have to abstain, lacking personal knowledge. Still good though.
Vice Chair Kumar,
Approve both.
Chair Mahanti,
Approve both. You missed both.
I did.
Both.
Yes, it was very inconvenient.
We did that after a long time. 4 months. What?
Let's
No, you
see.
want.
I only missed one meeting.
Special meeting in Rotterdam.
Yes, maybe.
Let's see, no, I was here in July, was I not?
Yeah, you were.
Pretty sure I've missed one official meeting, which was,
Oral communications.
you go.
Okay,
Sure.
oral communications?
health insurance.
Do we have anyone, right?
No, we don't have any members of the public like to speak,
Online either?
not online, no.
Online, okay.
Okay.
All right, so new business. We'll start with the discussion and brainstorming session on robotics initiatives.
We know some of the companies. We can invite them to present.
Would you mind catching me up briefly on what exactly we're discussing in terms of robotics initiatives?
The robotics initiatives to improve the
Yes,
operating environment.
right, what kind of thing have we discussed this in?
That's what we are discussing.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
NVIDIA is very big on robotics.
Are they?
What is,
Yeah,
what is, what is the
Right,
objective? What is the objective? Are we talking about humanoid robots like Boston Scientific kind of stuff?
That's what this session is about.
No, here we are talking about humanoid robots.
No, we're gonna discuss what kind of robots we
Yeah,
want to
that
talk
is,
about.
yes, that is the reason. But what is the objective?
See, I thought we
I
were
mean,
talking more
it
like.
depends, yeah, anytime you talk about the, oh, sorry, I didn't.
No, go ahead.
Anytime you want to talk about AI and robots, you're talking about how it can improve what we are doing existing
In the city.
operations in the city, right? So one of the things I have seen, by the way, is in the Blackberry farm course, they have an automated mower that just goes around the course mowing the grass. So that was interesting. I don't know how well that is working out. Sometimes when you're trying to hit shots, it comes in between, but
It's like a Roomba.
yeah, like what are the other operations, right? Like the city personnel would have to do. I think maybe we need to catalog the different operations that the
Yeah,
city
that's-
personnel would do. and then see what type of uh, automation can help them from a robotic or other automation perspective, right?
That is a very good point, in fact.
Yeah.
Do you think like city would be willing to purchase a robot like that for park and recreation?
I think it's more likely in public works.
No, public works.
Yeah, BlackBerry Farm is,
We have got park, we have got lots of parks. right?
Mhm.
yeah. But BlackBerry Farm is city owned, right? So it
Yeah.
must be city robot.
Blackberry Farm is.
Is a city-owned
or
robot.
county?
Yeah, county, I mean, city owned.
City owned.
I think it's a city-owned.
City.
Blackberry Park.
I know that it's a city-owned golf course, but I don't know if it is city-managed golf course.
It's owned and managed.
Owned and managed? Okay.
Because they used to have community movies a long time back. Before they moved to that park,
Mhm.
Yeah, they're in
Mega
Creekside
Park,
now.
they used to have in Blackberry Farm. The summer movies.
Yeah, I think the idea was that Creekside Park is easier for folks to get to.
Yeah.
The bathroom.
No, there have been a lot of discussions I've seen about, closing down the BlackBerry Farm golf course and stuff. Yeah, because it's very expensive for the city. So,
Yeah, there was a survey that went out
Yeah.
last year, I think.
And also the BlackBerry, this park side of it.
So I guess it did not close after the survey, so I'm assuming there's a lot of usage that is
Yeah.
that's coming out of the
Yeah.
course, and
We
they've
are-
increased the rates, by the way.
increase the rates, yeah.
I think it was due to they have to redo the irrigation system there, and that's what
Yeah.
the expense was, and
Very
they're
expensive.
wondering.
But I think it will become more profitable over time because Cupertino population is aging, right? So
So all the retired people, there's
It's golf all the time.
Okay,
Yeah. So, yeah, the agriculture application, is one.
I mean, parks and recreation would
Yeah,
be a
okay.
good.
Sorry, I meant parks and recreation,
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe we can buy for Memorial Park, Jollyman Park, there were
All of them, yeah.
Maybe one for all of them. See,
again, are we still talking a mower or something else?
I think we're still talking about the mowers.
Okay,
Yeah, electric malls. So,
not only for Blackberry Farm,
but for all the
our park.
sites, okay.
So there can be cleaning robots to clean buildings and stuff. We have how many buildings? We have the
A lot.
lot of buildings, yeah.
Do we have
You
this
say
by now?
cleaning.
Huh?
We have Roomba now in City Hall.
Oh, we have a contracted sanitation
Yeah.
service.
Have we looked at what other cities are doing in terms of robotics?
Yeah, that's a good research topic.
What, I did not.
What are other cities
What are-
doing as far as robotics?
Oh, okay.
But we want to lead among the cities, right? Lead on.
No, I
voice.
agree, which is fine. First, we need to see what is our competition and then we go ahead.
Go ahead, yeah. So Mukesh, you may have something, right? Because NVIDIA is very advanced in robotics.
Unfortunately, I am not in robotics part of NVIDIA.
But there are like hundreds of companies which are in robotics. When I turn on sometimes on CNN and Bloomberg, I see some Rian Robotics and this, lots of companies are
Now even,
talking about what they are doing.
even humanoid robots are
Yeah.
getting popular now.
Humanoid robots to for security.
I
So
suppose you do see the little
Not
ones
only,
that trundle around parking lots.
yeah,
not only the security, like few months back, one of my friends who never invited me at home, invited lots of friends for dinner. He had a robot to entertain, serve drinks and all.
no, really.
No,
Show off.
When did you buy?
Was boss, no. Some S2 or something,
Okay, so
yeah,
what kind of money?
it's like 2,000.
Oh, just 2,000? Yeah,
No, 200,000.
200, oh, what is that
170,
kind of money?
200,000. but that robot can serve you food, help putting dish. It's just not value for money. It's like show off a little bit, but it's coming.
So
And then if Elon Musk provides that kind of robot in $20,000,
That's what
$10,000,
he's
people will start buying it.
that's what he's planning to do, but
Tell us
I've
stories,
seen,
read books.
I'm not sure that's a this year objective.
Yeah, and I wonder
But that is
if
not
there's
the same.
more use cases
Yeah,
and
yeah.
benefits with
Right.
AI tools than robotics. I mean, robotics, you have the mowers, people are using them for deliveries, you see them in colleges.
Oh, the Kiwi box?
Yeah, the little boxes going around. I think some bigger cities use them for mapping out, ADA ramps and compliant sidewalks and things, but we already have all that mapped out for Cupertino.
For security, what do we do for, other than the sheriffs, right? Is there any security guard company that is?
No, we have cameras,
Okay.
but no, we don't really have.
Not-
We are working on a facility, physical access project where we'll be redoing or adding additional cameras and redoing a lot of our key card, entry points and getting the two to speak to each other because they're two different systems. One's old and one's newer.
so keep that entry with the cameras.
With the cameras, yeah. So that's a project that we're currently working on now. As far as getting everything together, we have the sheriff doing an assessment of all of our facilities. We got a grant this fiscal year to start phase 1 of that project, and then we'll move on to phase 2 once we get additional budget for that. But there's countless AI initiatives that would be beneficial to the city. So that might be a good way to go. Some
I'll talk
cities
about
now-
that in the work.
San Jose is tracking potholes with machine learning, which is pretty cool way to potholes in the city.
That sounds
Very
popular.
big city and they have a lot of potholes.
But
Cupertino, on the other hand, has 85% or 85 PCI, which means our streets are in really good condition. I think you noticed that when
what
you
is
look
this
at
guy?
pavement condition index.
Okay.
And then compared to other cities, our rating is the highest. I think we're close to Palo Alto. But you notice the difference when you go from Cupertino to San Jose or one of the other cities. That said, there's other ways to automate operations, and collecting work, with cameras and sensors and other things, as opposed to our guys manually entering all those work orders, seeing them in the field and manually enter them. They could have cameras on their cars and collect that data as we go through and even update our inventory of GIS assets as it goes. There's procurement AI tools that would be beneficial. I was speaking to Commissioner Sharon about that earlier. Our procurement process, especially for IT, takes a very long time, almost 6 months. So if we had some tools that could help us there, that would be amazing.
That would be in addition to the ERP system.
I'm sorry,
Are there any
That is
tools like
In
that?
addition to that ERP system,
what, I'm sorry?
the ERP system.
Yes, yeah, so we're currently narrowed it down to 2 vendors. They both say that they have AI tools. I think one of them is more preliminary, a beta, hasn't really rolled it out yet. The other one has a little bit more, but we'll see when we get there. Yeah, we'll see when we get there. But I'm not super hopeful that they're gonna be too tech forward as far as AI. But yeah, there's a lot of different options there as far as implementing some AI tools.
So let's narrow down some scope.
Yeah.
Correct.
So I was looking at
Only use
Gemini,
case.
it says, like we talked about, security robots and public safety drones can autonomously patrol public areas, provide real-time data, and monitor infrastructure conditions. Emergency response robots and drones can provide initial incident assessment, enhance surveillance, and assist law enforcement or fire departments in hazardous environments. Yeah, where, firefighters cannot go in, these things can go in, the fire. Robots can inspect critical city infrastructure like bridges, utility pipes and roads. And collecting data to aid preventive maintenance and ensure safety. Municipal operations and maintenance, waste management, automate systems and robotic waste collectors can sort and process recyclables. I think that's a big one that can help support that. And
That would be recall. The problem is that I'm hearing you say things that are like great ideas, but those are handled by the sheriff's department, the fire department, and ecology respectively. And one of them is, would maybe be better served by a non-independent robotic, something that would serve to augment the capabilities of our
yeah, it's
existing
for
human
augmentation, not
employees.
replacement.
Like,
I mean, Recology
Like a
comes in at a
camera
point
from
to
the
collect the
cars.
trash, right? Who gets the trash and
also ecology.
into the trash bins and things.
Yeah, but they must be like separating them out, right, at some point. And they can use robots for those.
Yeah, that's also.
Yeah, but that's a contracted, service,
contract-
not something
contract.
we've done internally, yeah.
What about the actual cleaning of the parks and maintenance, like
That's done by our grounds division.
grounds division? Okay.
And autonomous robots can handle repetitive outdoor tasks like street sweeping, sidewalk salting, park mowing. We talked about.
Yeah.
And I think that can improve because I know that I live by Hoover Park. And last year there were like, 2 months it was not being mowed.
Service.
Yeah, service, when it was going up to 1 feet, and then everybody in the neighborhood called and then it started again. So some of these, if there is not enough bandwidth or there is budget constraints, right, they can take the help of this. I think they would love to have this instead of somebody, because Hoover Park is not small, it's probably not that big. But I see somebody comes in the morning and they're working till like 2 p.m. or something to go around even in that motorized one, right? So, so they can just put somebody in, just like robotic surgery, control its movement, go there, go there, go there.
I don't think it's controlled by
No, they're
any
like.
person.
No, I see.
Sensor.
It just does,
Yeah,
But
it takes
it
the
maps it out.
mapping area, yeah.
Maps
And
it out.
maps it out and just goes about doing it.
Yeah.
Right. And it has sensors if someone's crossing its path or something.
Yeah,
But something like that, if now it's not being done as often because of staff shortage, resource shortage, this can solve that issue.
Yeah, but unless it's driving faster than the lawnmower, which I'm sure you don't necessarily want, you still need a guy to stand there and make sure nobody steals the robot. You're gonna have a second robot to make sure that nobody steals the first robot. You need a third robot to make sure nobody.
No,
steals
but-
Or a camera.
Yeah, but
Track.
those robots we are talking about, they are like mini tractors.
yeah.
The one I'm talking about, they are like,
Yeah,
you need
they
a big
make
rig,
them smaller, but
big rig to come and, and
Stealing.
steal. So, but yeah, it's possible, but it's being done in broad
And,
daylight.
and I'm sure that's something we put like a telematics device on, so.
I can only.
Yeah. It will be tracked. People are watching it,
The question is, what does it cost and is that something
Yes,
we
yes,
can get
yes.
approval on?
Yeah.
As far as saving,
I mean, if you have a plan in place, you can sort of say, if at this price point, maybe we can go ahead when it comes to this price point, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't have a plan, then
right,
you don't know when to.
Yeah.
but, and
then,
planning, looking and understanding what kind of cost savings we're gonna get.
Yeah, exactly. You have to do a cost savings analysis.
Yeah, and considering the maintenance that would need to be involved and setup time and
Yeah.
all that. stuff.
Our city
operations.
is not approved to fly drones, correct?
We do, we have a drone program.
Yeah, I was talking about drone surveillance, correct? Some of
Do
them.
you want?
We don't do
Oh,
surveillance. No, we do drone for different events and for footage for different promotions and things. But the whole reason for the drone program is for disaster response. So we have a number of certified drone pilots and they practice on a regular basis and they do some of these other ongoing drone initiatives to keep their skills up. So that when if we have a disaster, we could quickly
Yeah.
respond to it.
If there is like a fire like in LA, or if there is a earthquake, there is not, there are not enough,
Well, we're
first
first
responders or.
responders, so we need to know what the
We already
situation
have-
is and
We
yes,
already have that, that is approved.
Yeah.
yes.
Fire department managed by fire department.
Yeah, fire, police, that's all managed outside of Cupertino.
Yeah, that's contracted out to city of Summit.
But what we do have is a cert group, right?
Yes.
By the way, I'm cert trained now. I went for the cert training and I've gotten a certificate.
Yes,
Oh,
But looks like I won't be here for the initiation and swearing in.
oh, you're traveling.
I'm traveling.
Sorry, what
Which is
is
included.
the emergency?
Yeah, community emergency response.
Yeah,
I highly recommend that everyone get that training.
There was a mayor-led event for that, correct?
Yes,
Yeah, it was a 2 weeks,
Yeah, I think
3
so.
weeks training.
yeah. You need to actually on weekdays,
Registered and.
yeah. You have to miss.
Very
not
good,
work.
very nice.
It's in the evenings.
so the
most of the
evenings,
time.
yeah, on the weekend too, maybe,
One
one
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, that's when you have the hands-on skills where
Okay,
they
so-
teach you how to put out a fire.
So,
Yes.
so what are we concluding on
City
this?
Stafford went through the program too.
Yeah, Tina was there actually.
Okay,
She was getting her,
certification,
I think she did the program long time back,
okay,
but she hadn't gotten the certificate yet. On
okay.
the final day, I think she missed maybe.
Okay, so what are we concluding on this topic?
Yeah. Yeah, there are all kinds of things, urban planning, traffic management robots integrated with traffic infrastructure. Mobile robots performing security and delivery tasks. I think a lot of these things, the ecology I see when they come in, of course, it doesn't fall under ours. But when they bring those, like those, say the yard waste, those things. The driver actually gets down and takes yours, and a lot of that can be automated. And then there is the AI chatbot robot and virtual assistant, right? In Japan, there are these robots replacing the front of, the receptionist. Which they do, yeah. But in this case, the robot can be an AI. For example, if somebody drops off something at receptionist, instead of the guy leaving and going and giving it to the department, that he can send the robot. I've seen in these hospitals, like they have robots, like I'll come in the hospital. Once you check in, they will say, okay, take him to that room. So that robot will guide you. So actually, this should be very advanced now. 10 years back, I'd gone to visiting a company called Bitphone in LA, and so this was like 2014. They had a robot doing the exact same thing. Their CEO said, get a Coke from the refrigerator for him. And it went and got it and came back. This was in 2015. So, but I've seen in CNN and Bloomberg robots which are folding clothes and stuff like that. That life makes super simple because, right, those are tasks which wear you out.
What you're talking about is, like for the last 10 years almost, this Plus Sushi restaurant also has got a robot to serve water, take orders.
Yeah.
That has been there for the last 10 years.
Yeah, but it's going to the stage where they can cook and do things like that. That's what they are doing. Meaning these hundreds of companies are focused on specializing in different areas.
So let's take some action item. What are we concluding? Are we inviting anybody to talk to us about it or advise us first or narrow down some of the use cases?
Yeah, who would be the right person for the use cases, Terry, in the city, who can elaborate on different use cases? Maybe it looks like
Because it's a
groundskeeping. Could
Very
be one of
broad
them.
topic. It's a very broad topic.
Well, if we're just talking about the electric mower, then I could talk to Chad Mosley or,
Or the clean the buildings and Other,
That's still Parks and
so
Rec,
those were some of
or
the,
not Parks and Rec, sorry, Public Works. Those are
Public-
Public Works.
Can we invite Public Works to see, because Public Works probably will benefit the most.
Mhm.
Can we
Yeah,
invite
and-
Public Works, what are the robot they are using today? And what are the potential use cases where they can save money or something, automate things?
Yeah.
A good step, next step.
Yeah.
yeah, Public Works and Parks and someone from Parks and Rec.
That's Public Works.
Oh, okay.
Well, our Parks and Recreation park maintenance, that's Public Works.
Oh, okay.
Parks and Rec, where it's managing events and activities at the park, that's Parks and Rec. But our grounds division that actually maintain the parks, that's Public Works.
Yeah, I think what we can get is maybe what are the regular activities, maintenance activities, and from there, if they don't have any plans for robot already, they can present what the activities are. From that, we can draw use cases and see what are viable
Yes,
use cases.
so let's take that action item.
Okay.
I don't know that we need to get the gentleman here for a meeting after hours. Maybe
We can do
would a
research
written
and find
report suggest, like suffice, do you think, for our needs?
I mean,
Do you feel
typically, we've had other
strongly
groups
about-
doing presentations, right? So depends what works for you. Remote presentation also works.
Okay, yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah, no, I just thought of it because a lot of our parks have now opened up every park, right, for picnics and events and things like that. A lot of times after that ends, most of them are on Saturday, Sunday. So you'll find, the aqua cans and things like that, trash. If you have a robot,
Yeah, I'd have to look into that. I don't know if it's the events, the people running the event that are in charge of cleaning that up afterwards, like, making sure that their areas.
Yeah.
I would need to look.
no,
into
but
that.
what I was saying is, instead of people coming out and on a weekend and cleaning, if you have a robot remotely, you can control it and it's taken care of.
That's still someone working on the weekends, but
No, it can be, a whole thing can be automated. If you have the parties under surveillance. so on, so.
It depends what type of
Yeah.
robot it is.
sorry,
right?
I again. Would just like
But-
register strong hesitance to the concept of drone surveillance.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's not.
Not surveillance, but
Allowed.
drone can be watching like in these cases, they can be used to see the condition of the parks and.
And
that
drone
robot will do.
drone surveillance also needs approval, correct?
I am
Yeah.
still,
This is not surveillance, this is like after an event where.
I
I
understand that your intent is not to surveil the condition of the park rather than the people and usage thereof. But you would end up incidentally doing a lot of privacy violations.
Yeah, we would have to, we couldn't use, if we just use it for maintenance, you're fine, because you're not
It's for maintenance.
exposing it to
I
anyone.
I mean, today we have
I think-
cameras, right, which are already sort of,
We do have cameras, but
Let's narrow it down, I think it's a good idea to have the Public Works. Because Public
Yeah, yeah.
Works is something
Public
which
Works will-
doesn't violate anything. It is just like automating the manual work.
yeah,
Stuff.
let me talk to the director and see what his thought is, if there's something that we could help them push forward as far as robotics goes. And see what they have to say, and then let you guys know if it makes sense to have them come or do a remote meeting or not.
Yeah, remote meeting.
Okay,
That is very good.
so I'll respond and send you guys a message and let you know what the feedback is.
thanks, Terry.
Terry.
I think this is good.
Chair, may I suggest that we open the floor to public comment? We do have a remote attendee.
Okay, sure.
For this.
Yeah, the meeting is open for public comment.
Okay, we have no hands raised on Zoom chair.
Okay, sorry,
No hands raised on Zoom chair.
no answer?
No hands raised on Zoom.
Okay,
Yes.
Yeah,
move to the next 2026 schedule and work plan.
Oh, January is coming for chair, vice chair election.
Yeah, every January,
Every January.
every January.
Yeah. And that is our next meeting.
Yes.
So we have got everything empty, we have to fill in.
Yeah, yeah.
So we will also presumably discuss that more in January.
But what?
Discussing the work plan is
Yeah,
also,
For next year.
yes, so we can also talk about that.
So,
Well, and January, well, I guess we'll see. Well, I'll talk to you about, the response from, well, I'll let everyone know about the response from Chad and then we'll see. That's an agenda item that we need to add.
Which one, Denise?
The robotics,
Robot.
the response from Public Works.
Yes, yes.
So we'll discuss after we get the feedback if we want to add an item.
But we need to think more, more work items, correct?
Yes.
Next year.
So on the
complete next
AI,
year.
because also we had talked about how AI can be used, like you said, there are lots of things that can be done. So tomorrow, 10 to 10:30, anyone is available. Google had communicated with Sundar and Thomas Surya. And so there is a big meeting, just a sort of call, set up a full presentation from them. 10 to 10:30, I think I can do one more commissioner.
Sorry, you're setting up a presentation with whom exactly?
So there are two people, Matt Snyder is the VP of Public Sector. Google, you know, they had just announced a public sector partnership with City of LA
Okay,
to implement AI initiatives. So I sent them an email over the weekend, so 10 to 10:30 tomorrow, they just send me emails. So Matt Snyder is the VP of Public Sector. And then there is Amitabh Dao. He's the head of AI, like senior VP at in Google Cloud for AI, applied AI. So 10 to 10:30. The admin said their schedule is booked for months, but
well, it looks
they opened
like,
up.
it looks like perhaps March 5th would be.
Yeah, yeah. No, but this is for a introductory. You are available.
They're going to
10:30?
present,
Tomorrow? No, I have the AI Coalition Summit.
Okay. You, okay?
Also,
it's a half an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me check. At 10:30, I should be available.
10 to 10.
I have to go to San Francisco tomorrow, speaking at a summit.
Okay.
I just have a regular work meeting. Sorry.
Yeah. I think I can
Job.
do right only one commissioner.
How about our dear friend? Kesh.
I am available tomorrow.
Oh,
okay.
the change date, it's from 1 PM to 1 PM Eastern, so it's 10.
Yeah, I won't be able to.
Okay. You are not able to,
I'm,
you are not able. You
I
are able.
can,
I will forward the,
so the meeting is,
Matt Snyder and Amitabh. Dao.
the meeting is to discuss public sector initiatives that Google
Yes,
board. Okay.
yeah.
We should probably.
These are the
at
two
least-
gentlemen who did the city of LA. They had a
Sorry.
big announcement, you probably saw.
How much they are investing in city of LA?
We should probably put a quick debrief from that call for your notes from that call on the
Yeah.
January
Yep.
agenda.
Yeah, so I expect a similar meeting with Microsoft and NVIDIA. NVIDIA is also involved in some of these citywide Ian Buck. Mukesh gave me his I'm going to reach out, I think. They are also implementing at different cities. In city of LA, it's a joint initiative by NVIDIA and Google. But Microsoft, I know last time I reached out to Sundar, he connected with Scott Guthrie, the EVP. And we deployed Azure that our previous CTO was driving.
We are also
Bill.
Microsoft Office, correct? Everything.
Yes.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
also have got Azure and
yeah. So I sent them an email, but I sent just before coming. I should get
we
something.
have got Azure OpenAI.
We are currently implementing Microsoft's AI Foundry,
Okay. Yeah, but this will,
and we have Microsoft Fabric for our data warehouse.
yeah, but it will take the game to another level. Of the game, so they move very fast. I sent an email to this guy, Sam Altman. I think I'm just kidding, he's focused on porno because that's his huge focus. You saw that, right? So I saw everyone criticizing like all the other CEOs for taking that out. I didn't hear anything.
What other than AI? Maybe let's put that as a.
Yeah, but Google and Microsoft are doing heavily focused on public sector and enterprise and so on. And so they will have things. Of course, the driverless car is another robot, right? Electric. And one of my friends said he drove for last 5,000 miles, drove, didn't do any steering wheel intervention.
Same here, 90% of the time I don't drive.
Yeah,
Which vehicle do you have?
Tesla FSD, supervised
Yeah.
FSD.
no, but this 5,000 is in city and freeway, right? He hasn't touched it. Last 5,000 miles.
And that's a Tesla as well?
I've driven from here to San Diego and back. I've driven from here to LA and back.
Yeah, yeah.
But with manual interventions sometimes, because you have to still pay attention to some things.
FSD, right?
Yeah, I mean, every 2 weeks you get an update from Tesla and things change.
Yeah.
So you need to be a little bit attentive, otherwise you
yeah.
can get into a
No,
bad situation. So,
What he was saying is he's attentive, but he didn't have to
yeah,
touch.
Let's pivot. Back to the work plan, just briefly.
Yeah.
Since we're looking long-term for the year here, I know we haven't gotten through the debrief, but it seems like overall public feedback was good. I know that we want to hopefully not overly burden staff. Hopefully some of those learnings can be applied to hopefully another event next year. I think that the goal was to make this sort of an annual situation. To capitalize on your good work with the logistics. Should we be considering scheduling another one for next fall?
The event.
Yeah.
that's, it is quite a bit of work. It's not,
It is.
we had like
Yeah.
3 months of meetings
Yes.
almost every week.
For sure.
So,
Definitely a huge lift.
yeah,
Which work, correct.
so, yeah, let's figure out if someone else can do it this time.
Right. Or it could be an every other year thing.
We
Annual.
started this initiative, and that is the reason I'm very appreciative of your team.
Yeah.
Is when we started it, we said like it would be low engagement for city staff.
Yes,
And then we realized that, ah,
yeah, I know,
it's problem.
yeah,
But the
And getting commitment from the panelists is the
is the most
best,
difficult part,
most difficult
task.
task.
Although we did get some confirmations that some of them would come back. The gentleman from,
Ilan.
From Visa,
Yeah. Yeah, the
The
visa.
the Visa one, yes, I think you're right.
Visa one, yeah.
But we can continue that.
yeah, we
We
can,
can continue that. It's
Right.
like, now I think we have got a rule book.
Ilan
Can do a
one.
little faster. Correct. Now we have we got
Yes,
a rule book.
yes,
Scheduled to discuss it in March.
Yes.
yes, that's a good idea.
Or we can make it on AI and robotics.
Well.
I mean, I don't want to go throwing out our learnings, but
I didn't hear that.
just suggesting
Okay.
to change topics.
Use another topic like AI and robotics.
So educating the public on AI and robotics.
I do think safe
Yeah,
AI
yeah.
usage could be useful.
Yeah, safe AI usage.
AI and robotics for community.
I don't know about robotics.
Yeah, I don't know about robotics either. Just because.
Yeah, safe AI usage and.
AI.
Um,
No,
What are the things you need to watch out for when you're using AI, right?
Yeah, our
Yeah.
educational mandate is really on safe and responsible usage.
Yeah,
But
That seems-
but robotics is.
it's sort of adjacent topic to cybersecurity.
Yes.
Challenges
Robotics
of AI.
waiting for a robot to cook at home and stuff.
Right.
In robotics is used, so you can combine AI and robotics. So,
What kind of thing are you thinking for as far as an education on the safe and responsible usage of robotics?
Tesla is.
Okay. All right.
All right, we'll table
But
that.
it's a very elite group, you know what I mean? It's not the whole community. You know,
There is a lot of advances on in self-driving, right?
yes,
Right now, Tesla is at only level 2, creeping up to level 3.
Yes, but
Um,
I drive a 2000. I drove a car from 2008, and that's not a particularly
Tesla.
uncommon status of people in the city of Cupertino.
right.
You mean Tesla?
There is other manufacturers like GM
No, I drove
who
a
are
Jeep.
trying to get to level 4.
Most people in Cupertino do not drive Teslas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, basically, it's not as relevant to everyone that AI. I mean, everyone's using AI and there's definitely a lot of risk factors there. So that's seems to be a
Good
very
topic.
good topic for the public. Yeah.
If
But
Tesla wants to organize and sponsor a session.
And we don't want to promote one vehicle.
No, it's not one.
If they
vehicle.
want to do their own thing, like we can maybe consider like publicizing it, but
I don't think
I
that.
still don't think we'd be allowed.
I
to do
don't think
that.
we are
I think that's
allowed
probably
to
me.
do one vendor.
Yeah. Yes,
But Waymo, talking of level, Waymo is at level 4.
Okay, even if
Right.
it was Tesla and Waymo,
right.
No, they are far more advanced.
I understand.
They are.
I'm just saying that even if we were to talk about Tesla and Waymo, I think that that would probably still be promoting individual corporations too much.
Definitely.
Yeah, we
Okay,
can
we'll
put
chat
that
about
as an
more,
action
we'll
item.
chat about responsible AI usage as far as this session.
And we'll talk more about it in March.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
anyone else want to put anything on the work plan?
It's a good.
Oh, say that again?
Yeah, it's a very good idea. We can
Yeah.
find out more about planning and.
Yep.
Okay,
I was about to
Any
suggest,
other plan items?
I was about to suggest the challenges of AI or challenges introduced by AI, but I think it is covered in your responsible AI use. You suggested something to that effect, one of you?
Yes.
do you want to briefly open us for public comment?
Yeah, I think there is a candidate.
Yes, we have one member of the public who would like to speak. One moment. Welcome, Sam Rao.
Hello, all. Hello, Chair Mohanty and Director Gerhard. It's a pleasure to join you all for the first time here. I appreciate the opportunity on the hybrid Zoom. On the CWP for 2026, it's a timely conversation, I guess. Glad to have joined. But I did want to maybe go back to the more mundane things that the city needs to deal with. It would be interesting to see an inventory of the technology product and portfolio that the city deploys, if that is feasible, to then look at what is a modernization strategy for the city. I know it's glamorous to talk about Tesla and AI and FSD and everything else, but that's not as germane as sort of kind of looking inward at what is the modernization strategy for the city and understanding that. And I'm not sure to what extent those conversations can be had given all of the cybersecurity concerns, but on a more practical note, it would be a good work item to really dive deep on what is the tech stack, what is the resiliency, what is the modernization plan, What is the cyber readiness and initiatives that might be things that you might put on the roadmap, which operationally you're probably already driving, but just getting the collective input from the community, given, the vast amount of tech stack knowledge you have in the city. I think that is a work item I'd love to see. In addition to that, I think there's also the question of how can we really look at the traffic management. I think that this is a major issue for us in the city, and anything that TIC may do to collaborate with the transportation department to really improve our traffic management, I think would be a huge ROI for the city. And it's become increasingly an issue because people exit the freeway onto Cupertino streets, and it clogs up all the way from 280 in Foothill all the way through Stevens Creek and beyond, continuing on into Santa Clara. So things that you might do in the space of traffic management, and there is another thing that's coming up, which is the ability to use cameras and speeding cameras. So I think I might be out of time, but I just want to put three things out there for your consideration. One is really diving deep on your tech stack. The second is traffic management, and the third is looking at adopting new technology around cameras, whether it be speeding cameras, red light cameras, or other ways of advancing the technology for traffic management. Thank you.
Thank you, and we have one more speaker, Jennifer Sheeran. Welcome, Jennifer.
Good evening. Thank you to commissioners for letting me speak this evening. I just wanted to highlight some of the things that you guys have been discussing. I am concerned that we are not promoting any particular business within our city. We've got a lot of small businesses that need attention. So bringing in, making specifics, especially a company as politically charged as Tesla is right now, is strikes me as not a good way to go. Again, also Waymo has had issues, not politically so much, but concerns about they're running in specific cities and things like that. So I think we need to be really careful before we look into promoting specific things. Now, contrary to the previous caller, I'm not really certain that whether or not having more of Big Brother taking pictures of us and et cetera is a good idea. I think you do have some people in the city that are concerned about privacy concerns. A lot of these cameras tracking their movements, seeing where they're going, and they're not up to anything nefarious. This is equivalent to the pushback against having more stringent voter IDs. Basically, it is something that's not going to make us safer. It's not going to bring anything more to our city, but it's going to cost us money. And again, I think we all need to consider the fact that here in America, we don't have a national registration card. We do take our privacy very seriously, and we need to think about those things for the public that is not speaking out for themselves. And I do mean the vast majority of residents that do care about these concerns, but may not be as invested in coming and talking at your TIC meetings. So I think that's a concern, certainly. And last, I want to talk about the fact that, I know that it's a talking point for some people in the city to say that our traffic is out of control and we're gridlocked and we can't. But to be honest, I use the city streets every day, and especially with the rain, I'm on them all the time in my car. And somehow I seem to manage to go across on Stevens Creek. De has not increased at all with any recent lane changes as far as the time through the lights. So yeah, there's going to be traffic. We live in an area with a lot of people, but it's not so gridlocked as to be something that we think that we need to do as far as technology wise. So thank you for considering my opinion today and your work on behalf of Cupertino. Thanks.
Thank you, Jennifer. We have no other hands raised on Zoom chair.
I think that what Jacob said was just comments, right? And what San said was three things: upgrading tech stack and
He said he
traffic
wanted to see
management
the
and
text.
installing cameras, speed camera.
said he wanted to see the tech stack and all of our technology software is listed on our website. So you can go see it there or see the past TIC meetings, which we presented all of the work that we're doing.
Yeah, there's a video on the Cupertino City channel.
Yep.
Where we discussed the tech stack.
Yep.
in the Last meeting.
Yep.
The wide variety of the tech stack.
Yes,
The last few meetings.
exactly.
So-
We discussed.
And we also,
According to-
there was discussion about what the future tech stack was going to be.
Yep.
We have the RFP out and we don't have the result of that.
As far as the ERP goes, yeah.
But working with vendors.
Uh,
On that note, actually what you are saying that it's cyber secure, meaning it will not go down. It's not cyber attack.
Yes.
So I was thinking on Sam's comment. Maybe you did it. You think like you should publish a newsletter to the city, something like summarizing tech stack.
I think that would be.
Then that would be too much.
That would be too much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I mean, who's
also,
interested in that?
We don't need to.
And it is published on our website.
It's already built.
Yeah.
I think
And
that's
is already covered in this meeting many times.
yes, yeah.
In the last 5-6 years.
Exactly. Commissioner Gars has sat through our presentations
Yeah, yeah.
twice.
Yeah.
Of
Our
all our
website,
editions.
Yeah, most of us did, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, you did.
but, yeah, I have reputations about even making that tech stack public because then it hackers
Yes.
know what you have and they can go after it.
Okay.
And we don't publish our infrastructure. It's all applications.
Yeah.
Although
Yes.
based on the comments from one of the speaker earlier, this is something to think about. Can we have a traffic model of uh, traffic on our roads around various peak time?
Yeah, the city transportation department handles that, and I believe they already do.
No. So
Yeah,
I'm talking
and-
about the digital
Yeah.
model, which city transportation department is not going to do. But data can be collected through them, and then we see how digitally we can see this modeling can help if something can be reorganized in the sense the events. Because suddenly at certain time of the day, we have a lot more traffic on particular streets.
Yeah, so we had discussed case at one time, which was like, say on Sterling Road, right?
Yes,
When in the morning everybody is going towards the school.
with Bob Road and Sterling.
Just
Yeah.
want to emphasize.
Yeah, I was just- I didn't
Is in
finish it.
fact gathering this data, but it is expensive and time consuming to gather the data, and they are doing everything that they can to.
Yeah, but I didn't
Well,
finish
They all
what I
work
said.
very hard,
But on the evening, they're all leaving the school and going away.
and
Or people coming, going to work in the morning or coming back from work. So there was at one time, we had given the suggestion that make like 2 lanes outbound in the morning because they are going to office and 1 inbound because not many people are coming. Except school hours when
to
you want
roads
to.
like that, you could,
There's a lot of analysis that goes into that.
that's a multi-year process.
Yeah. Yeah.
Millions of dollars.
Yeah, but the one in front of Santa Clara University, they do that every day and they've been doing that for like 20 years.
So
Yeah.
we,
Is that data published to the residents or how is the
which
traffic?
data?
The
Traffic counts?
Yeah.
So I know that they're currently working on, our GIS team has been working on a traffic count map showing the counts throughout the years and what they are for the different road segments. I'll have to ask them and see if that's something that they're pushing out publicly or not. I don't know at this time.
Yeah,
So I can check on that and get back to
Yeah,
you.
because if we are introducing bike lanes and things like that, this whole thing will change again, right?
Sure, and that's something that they work on all the time.
Yeah, so yeah, having access to that data would be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are publishing
but
up, but I'll.
traffic management, there are things I can do, for example, like I live at in front of Puvar Park and when I come out from Rainbow going into Dianja, left on Dianja, or if I come up on Prospect and going into Saratoga, Sunnyvale. Sometimes there will be no cars coming on both sides on Saratoga, Sunnyvale, but it's still green for a fixed length of time. Whereas, there are long, line of cars waiting. So if using AI, they can change it, the timing.
We do have adaptive traffic signaling. It was initially a pilot project and we actually got approval this year to expand that.
Okay.
So we are adding additional adaptive traffic signaling lights
Yeah,
in the main thoroughfares. So that project will be starting shortly
okay.
this month.
Yeah, that was in the, one of the first,
Yeah.
meetings we.
Yes, that was part of the
Came out of-
council work program that you guys worked on.
You already have the night timers, correct?
The night timer.
Yeah, so sensors, some of the traffic signals have got night sensors after 9 o'clock, it comes active. So you always have green on one way.
Yes. Yes.
So
But the
that's an
time is
set
example,
like
that's an
that.
example of it.
Yeah,
Green on one way, but if you swap on the other side, it turns
It turns
green.
green.
The other one red
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it
but
turns.
what she is talking about is more like more advanced adaptive,
Yeah.
even on the busy times, correct?
That's what
Again,
we had
the
done,
traffic studies are done also at peak time.
It
They
was
have to
Yeah.
amount of
understand
things, the,
So that we don't
Okay.
have the 2 minutes each, we can have like.
yeah,
They are-
climate control sensors and all those.
In the road itself, they have embedded sensors, right? To
Can
see
you
the
understand
cars.
actually what is, how does
There
that
are-
work?
There are those long tube cameras which is.
Not cameras also, there is actually for signal lights
On
to
transportation.
detect that there is a car standing there.
Yeah.
There is a embedded sensor, magnetic sensor
Yeah.
in the, these are very, this is not new technology, this has been there for some time.
Yeah, long
So
time.
they'll keep the main road green, but
Yeah,
when they
that is-
see
that
a
is-
car
Yeah,
coming in from a
Yeah,
side
that's what he
road.
was saying.
That's
So-
what I was saying, that
Yeah.
that is old technology, but what she's saying is like fully automated adaptive, even at the peak hours.
It
So
can
right now, what happens is, yeah, but 2 minutes green this way, 2 minutes green this way, this is timed, correct? Frequency is fixed, so that frequency be adapted?
Adjust.
Yeah, and as Terry said, this is an active city work program item that is actively getting staff
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
so I'm not sure there's more that we would.
It's actually came out of peak,
contribute here.
a few years back then.
Yep. Mhm.
We suggested.
it was a pilot
And the
project.
climate control and all those, lot of pilot projects.
Yep.
Because we had a lot of dollars that time to study.
I just, okay.
Okay.
Yes.
We're all set to move on to the debrief on the cybersecurity.
Debrief.
Go ahead.
So, yeah, there was, I'd like to put this in different categories, what went well, what could be improved. So from what I can make out, a lot of things went well this time, right?
Yeah, it was.
We had, we had most of the panelists were able to make it. One panelist couldn't make because of the furlough. He works for the cybersecurity,
Homeland
Security.
Security.
And because of furlough at Homeland Security, he was not able to attend. He was not allowed to attend the panelist discussion because that was through his work.
And he could not speak privately.
Yeah. And the arrangements done by the city, everything went like clockwork. That worked really well. Merlin, a lot of kudos goes to Merlin, Tommy, and Terry. Right. The audience was really engaged in the discussion. I could see the level of concentration. I was scanning the audience periodically, and I could see that the audience were really engaged in this discussion. And quite a few of them had questions when throughout Q&A. We had to stop our Q&A at some point because we were running out of time.
Yeah, it should have gone on for a while.
Yeah, so we had to stop the audience Q&A at some point. And And then I see that there is a report from the volunteer here.
Yes, so I wanted to talk about that.
Okay.
So she also played a very critical role. So she lives in my neighborhood, and she reached out to my daughter that she wanted to volunteer.
Mhm.
And she did a good job because she did took the printout, and she was standing outside the library, and she was trying to explain people, and she was pulling people from the library to the event. So she did a very good job, and I see her name. So
Nikita Sandhan.
Nikita, yeah, I saw that, and she wrote some article, and I
Yeah.
believe she wanted to publish that in city
Website.
website or something. What is the purpose?
I haven't heard anything about it.
No, but what is the purpose of this? I understand this, just to review or?
Yeah, as part of the minutes, I think she put
Okay.
it in there.
Okay.
And what went, other things that went really well are for communicating this event to the city. The social media channels were very helpful. What did not go that well is actual physical posters. Putting them up was a bigger issue because a lot of the businesses, especially if they are a franchise for a national brand, they would not allow any posters to be put up.
It's the company policy.
Yeah, and then the businesses weren't willing to put up a lot of the posters.
Oh, so you went to them and you said, here are the
Yes.
flyers, and they didn't want to.
But the Starbucks and all they allowed. Coffee shop, my daughter and I went to coffee shops, not only Starbucks, Peet's Coffee and all. They allowed, they said like, this is our board, just put.
Yeah, that was the interior employee bulletin board.
Yeah.
We had to put it up there.
Schools.
And it's not
Not
really
out
visible
public.
to the public.
Starbucks allowed.
School, Starbucks allowed. Schools, they allowed in their career center.
Career center,
Yeah, so high school have got a separate career center, so they allowed there. They didn't allow on the main office.
Okay.
They said like this is against. And then middle school and elementary school said like they have got a separate process through that. What is that? P something.
Oh, through their
PTA or something?
PTA.
No, not PTA. There is, they use a tool, pack chart or something.
Oh, like
Yeah,
parent
big-
portal,
Yeah.
parent portal, something like that.
Well, and we have to pay
Okay.
and go through
Oh, you
the,
have to pay.
yeah, we'll go to the school district. I said, okay.
Okay.
High schools, they allowed in the career centers.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
those kids are too young, I think they're more restricted.
Yeah, they have got one. Cupertino School
Oh,
District have got a process.
Advertising to people under 13 is like a whole.
Yeah.
it's a whole
Yeah,
thing.
But
And,
maybe talking to the PTA might be a good way to do it. Because then you're
Like
actually
for next
communicating
elementary
to the
school,
parents.
yeah.
Yeah. And library also, what I realized is it has a process to put the poster onto their bulletin board,
Oh,
and it gets lost amongst a lot of things out
Lot of
there.
posters were there.
Post a lot of
You put in the
posters.
bulletin board and then.
Yeah,
You can
and I
also,
couldn't put it. I had to give it to the library.
I put it directly.
Oh, they would take it out. If you
Ah.
put it, they would take it out if it was not authorized. So you have to give it to the library clerks, and then they would take it and get approval for it, and then they would put it up. And
Who do they
that
get?
process itself is like 2-3 days.
Who do they get approval from?
management.
Management,
Library.
library management,
Libraries.
yeah.
So any suggestions on how to get the word out there more? Because, yeah, I felt like.
Social media channels, I think,
Are the best.
are the best.
I think WhatsApp group and all work very well for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's definitely some big community newsletters that we could consider approaching. Time. Some folks that run newsletters that have big email subscriber bases for the city. That's definitely something we could consider.
A couple of
next
them.
time.
And city's Facebook channel was,
Any suggestions on which ones?
no, go ahead. I'll add.
No, there's, I won't know exactly what will be active this time next year.
Right. Okay.
cities, social media channels, there was, I think, if there is more notifications, active notifications from these channels like Facebook, Instagram, and also I did not see an active email go out from the city channel.
We have Gov Delivery, which will send messages out to, it's to residents that are signing up to know about events that are happening or, so then it goes out to that specified group.
Okay.
We don't message all citizens just randomly unless it's an emergency.
Okay.
Yep. I posted in different WhatsApp groups.
Right.
That's how some people.
Another thing that we need to plan, lesson learned for the next time is sponsorships.
Yes.
We need to get started with them a couple of months earlier because there's a lot of forms to sign for them to
cover costs.
sponsor like a food sponsor
So
or donations as well.
So I'll put little details. Like we got few people who were ready to put some sponsorship. But the city process is very stringent. correct?
Yes.
So like for example, if they want to donate more than 100, there is a whole process,
Is it?
It's not like a charity work.
Yeah, and it's time consuming,
Yeah,
right?
So what do they get? We tell them they are sponsors in our flyers or.
Yeah, for example, if you want a Starbucks to provide free cookies and coffee and set up a Starbucks booth there. That is good for their promotion.
Yeah.
Like they're doing something for the community and they're getting
Then
free
we put in
publicity.
the flyer in the website.
Yeah, they're getting
that's
free
sponsored.
publicity also.
Yeah.
Now maybe they will put into their CSR website.
Yeah.
Saying that this is what they did. But no, that has to go through lots of approval for city.
I think if we want sponsorships, we need
Yes,
to plan
Ahead
a
of
couple of months in
Social
advance.
responsibility.
Corporate social
responsibility. Because these companies will provide help, but also their CSR group and then they put on their website, this is what they did for the city of
Yeah.
Cupertino, correct? So, but no, we don't allow that so easily. That needs to go through lots of processes.
Got it.
So those were some of the learnings. Anyone else? I know Sudeep.
Yeah. No, I think it was incredibly orchestrated. It's phenomenal job. And heartfelt thanks to you and Tommy and
Madeline.
Madeline. Commissioner Babu for getting all the panelists. I think they were very knowledgeable, they took their time. I think all of them said, wow, this is a well attended event. And so,
Yeah, I think you summarized very well. Some shortcomings, few things to learn. This was our first event.
Yes.
Until next year. But I'd like to end by congratulating this entire team, including Chair Prabir, you, the moderator. He was a perfect.
I was gonna say, you did a great job moderating. You really carried the show and it flowed very nicely. I think you did an excellent job and it's not easy to do and I feel like you did it really well. And I think both of your speaking parts went very smoothly and effectively, and it was really nice to have that. So congratulations for doing
Thank you.
that. You guys did a great job.
And Terry, I don't know how to pass, do we need to pass the motion for you, Tommy and Marilyn
I will
especially?
happily second the thing, Terry.
Oh, before we make a motion, can we open the public comment period?
yes.
Sure.
Okay. We have no hands raised on Zoom. Chair.
Okay. We still have folks in that.
Yes, still have people in attendance.
I make the motion to Thank Terry and Tommy and Mary.
I
For the
second it.
That's great. Thank you.
All right, so we take a vote for the motion.
Yep.
All right, Commissioner Domsey,
Approve.
Commissioner Gar.
Okay.
Commissioner Gar,
I was mute. Yeah, approved.
Commissioner Sharon,
Yes.
Vice Chair Kumar,
Yes.
Chair Muhansi,
Yes.
motion carries unanimously.
Thank you.
And it's just the mayor's meeting,
Yes.
19th.
Yeah.
Is it?
We covered everything, right?
Yep, that's everybody.
Okay. Call to adjourn.